everyone, so I am Castillo, and for this video I will share to you my understanding towards teaching profession or teaching as profession. So first and foremost, I believe that teaching profession is one of the most important and impactful jobs that a person can pursue, no? And I also know or learned that teaching is not just a profession, but it is also a vocation and a mission all at the same time. Like, teaching is not just sharing the necessary knowledge and skills to the next generation or to your students, but it's also a calling. It's here. It's about the purpose that is given to you. It is, on the other hand, it is also a mission that you have to fulfill, a goal that you should achieve. So for me, that is one thing about teaching. It is not just about doing the job of passing information and doing assessments, but it's also about your passion of teaching and communicating, your passion and your mission to guide students of the future generation. And I've learned that teachers are responsible for shaping the minds and the future of the youth. It's also important that there are attributes and skills that a teacher should have to have a more effective teaching and to be more effective in their role as a teachers. Aside from that, I've learned that there are philosophies of teaching. There are different philosophies in education, but one thing that I've learned, or that I've really learned, is about pragmatism and constructivism education philosophy. I've learned that these two are really prevalent in our educational system, and these two are most prominent in education. But I know that I've also learned that there are also different philosophies and education. But one thing I learned is that these two things, pragmatism and constructivism, is that they help our educational system to be grounded, but at the same time progressive. So I've also learned that that each teacher has a philosophy, and these philosophies guide them in how they teach, and also guide them in approach in teaching and in learning. So that's one thing I've learned. It's that these philosophies are their guide, not just in their profession but also in their life. So aside from that, I've learned that teachers have code of ethics to follow. You know, as a professional teachers, we should um, know how to act. You know, and there specifically uh, act that I've learned, which is the Republic Act 7836 or Republic Act 7836, which is about the professionalization of teachers. So I've learned that, you know, this code of ethics will guide teachers on how to behave and how to properly act, not just when they are in school or when they're in front of their students, but also outside and beyond that. It's, you know, it's a guide for them how to behave, how they should present themselves in public. So it is important that as a future educator, we should also learn that by now and apply it while we're still in the process of becoming a teacher, since it will help us how we should communicate and do things rightly and properly in public and in both private. So lastly, the thing that I've learned is about the privileges of teachers. So there are here in the Philippines, there is Magna Carta for public teachers, which is the things that is given to the teachers, and these are the benefits and advantages that they truly deserve as a teacher. And this Magna Carta doesn't just actually apply in public teachers, but also in private institutions. So these benefits are actually not just because we need it, but teachers deserves it. So that's the thing. Like, I've learned there that the teachers have, you know, vacation credits, like vacation leaves. They are entitled to that, and I've also learned that they have monthly bonuses. So, which I think it's, you know, it should be given to them, as they really deserve those things for the hard work that they have made, you know, for the hard work that they have contributed. So after all, I can say that being a teacher is a challenging job, and you know, it requires a lot of work, hard work, and patience. But I realize that, you know, there is a reward and a satisfaction that comes with it. You know, like when you see your students already in their paths, you know, already succeeding in their life, you know, it's a rewarding feeling that you've become part of them, that somehow you have helped them to where they are right now and help them achieve their goals. You know, I also realized and learned that teaching profession, it is not just a really job. It is not just merely a work. It is really a purpose and, you know, a calling. You know, we are, you know, teachers rather are, you know, nurturing the next generation, and they are considered to be a heroes these days that works to make, you know, a wonderful, a transformational change in their students' life. You know, I realized that teachers could contribute a change in a student's life till their lifetime. until the day they die, you know. And that is one thing that makes um, teaching profession as a very worth a job, you know, to risk for. It is a job that is really um worth it to be with, to be in. Like, as a teacher, you don't just teach students, but you also make impacts in their life. And that's one thing that is really important in teaching. So that is all the things that I have learned in teaching profession. And I hope that you have also learned something. Thank you so much for watching this and having and gaining insights. So that's it.